if our ancestors could do one thing to us, like if they could come back and give us one message, if they could see where we are and suddenly appear before us to just do one thing that was going to get us galvanized and get us together and all of that, I'm conflicted on if the one thing they would do would be to whoop our ass or just spit on us.
Damn. You think they would spit on
Just
us?
literally spit on us. Because I don't think they have words for us. There's no words they could muster up to really embody what they're feeling, to for them to look at us, their descendants, crying and complaining with access to everything that white people got here and today. I don't think they would look at it and be like, yeah, it's been a struggle. We understand, we still gonna overcome. You got our spirit in you, so just keep on keeping on. My great great grandson, my great great granddaughter. I just don't believe that would be their message to us. I had went back to Barracoon. I don't know. I'm in some nostalgic mode with
I see.
going to these
I see.
books. And I was reading what he said happened in terms of once they were free in their mindset, as because we have this constant thing online. We're saying, oh, what the system owe us, and the system got to do this, and the system got to do that.
Yeah.
And then we blame the lack of the system coming through with that, or compensation, or reparation, if you will, and say that's what's holding us back. Listen to what he said they did, bro. When they were free, and this kind of goes to what we were saying yesterday, about there needing to be a hierarchy or some type of leadership amongst us. And I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna just read through it. He said, once they were free, he said, we don't try and get a king because nobody among us ain't born no king. They tell us nobody don't have no king in America soil. Therefore, we make Gumpa the head. He a nobleman back in Dahomey. We ain't mad with him cause the king of Dahomey destroy our king and sell us to the white man. He didn't do nothing against us. So I saw that and I said, bro, look what was just exhibited there. Your people are the ones that are responsible. Your king, you come from there, is the ones that's responsible for killing my king, kidnapping me, selling me to the white man. And we went into slavery because of shit your king did, your people's. And when we are free, it's like, yo, you know what? You should be the representative. You should be in charge. And what I got from that was simply because that dude was a nobleman back in Dahomey. So what I would presume the rationale was is, yo, you know what? You know more about running this shit than we do. And we're not holding whatever happened back over there against you because we have to look forward.
Mm.
We're trying to build something right now. So whatever happened, and here's the thing. This is what lets you know that we have this ability because we do this in the prison system. We do this in the prison system. So once you got to lock in with your peoples, y'all could get y'all little squad, whatever, and then, yo, we got to be back to back
Word.
moving forward. We have all the examples, just thinking back to this being, celebrating Martin Luther King, just knowing historically how many examples we've had. And this is why I can't blame anybody else because we have free will. We have the ability to choose. And for too long, we've had leaders, even when we have options, telling us it's like an illusion of choice. We got too much time on our hands, too much opportunity.
The problem is we too fucking comfortable. I literally just was in the smoothie spot this morning, bro. There were two young sisters there. And based off the conversation and just, the look, of course, they were in their early 20s, probably about 21. 20. So one of the girls was in college. The other, based off of her interaction with the other girl, I could tell wasn't. The thing that stood out to me was there was a point in their conversation where the girl who wasn't in college was like, yeah, I couldn't see myself doing school right now. She said, I did school for 21 years. I'm just trying to enjoy my life right now. And I just quit my job. So I'm sitting there, I'm listening, and I'm just like, this is the time that you're actually supposed to grind the fuck out while you actually have the energy, you have the vigor, you have the youth. I was literally talking to my barber. My barber was telling me one of the things that he wasted. I was like, yo, what's that? He was like, my youth. And I'm like, bro, that is a lot of us. We waste those prime years focusing on bullshit. We focus on bitches. We focusing on cars. We focusing on smoking and drinking, going to the party, the clubs. We focusing on everything but developing ourselves, having foresight, thinking about what this looks like in the future. My son is 18 years old, and I tell my son he don't have time. Because what was told to me when I was 18 is, oh,
You
you're
got
young.
time.
You got time.
You got time.
You got time. And what that did to somebody who lacked discipline, what that did to somebody who lacked drive, that allowed me to drag my feet because I had time. And it's like, yo, we don't have time. You're talking at 21 years old or whatever age this young lady was. I'm trying to enjoy my life. The truth of the matter is, if you don't sacrifice and grind the fuck out now, your life is going to be a lot harder unless somebody comes and saves you. And the shift that's taking place with our young men, they're not coming to save you because they're not dealing with your bullshit. So it's either you grind the fuck out and get to it, build up a strong enough foundation that you're not reliant on anyone. Because the way these young women are thinking and moving and talking, you don't want to be under a man, right? That's the game, right? So these are the thoughts that I was having when I'm thinking about these young ladies who could be my daughters. I remember being 21, I was grinding the fuck out. Now, yes, I was distracted. I was chasing tail. I was trying to get to that. But I was also getting to my money and finishing up school. I didn't necessarily know what it was going to look like, but I was still putting in the work because I knew that there was more for me to do. Shit, just like I was talking to you earlier, bro, and telling you, every day I wake up and ask myself the question, what's next?